2
minute.
So, Hungary, Norway, Germany, Austria, Australia next to each other, and the Italians on the lane nearest to us. So there's the Hungarian crew, stroked by Peter Cesar, and Peter Cesar is 24 years of age. Next to them, the Norwegian quad. Kept mistaking them for the heavyweight quad, but in the stroke seat you've got Lars Benschke, and Lars is just 18 years of age. What a great thrill for him. The Germans, Maurice Moos, the man in the Rio Olympics, together with Jason Osborne. He was his partner in lightweight men's double sculls, and the Mainzer sculler finished 9th in that event, so he's just seen his partner successful. What will he produce? There is this Austrian quad here. It's pretty much a young crew, just 20 and 19 years of age. The Australians, James Kerr, closest to us, a man from Western Australia, University of Western Australia, and behind him, Blaine Heseltine, Jack Kelly and Cam Fowler from Swan River in Western Australia. The Italians, well, who can discount an Italian crew at all? 3 of the men that finished 4th in the Worlds last year in that Italian quad. I think the camera's now gone back, understandably, to the Austrians, Seb Cabas in the stroke seats. 20-year-old slapping his legs, as you do on the start, Greg, just to have something to do.
Italy, attention.
Didn't keep him waiting long there, did he? So the race is off.
Yeah, the race is off, and it's a very dynamic boat, the quad sculls, and particularly at lightweight. Expect to see those hands moving incredibly quickly. No need to take a massive finish of the stroke, particularly in this kind of tailwind. Just a case of getting the blades connected as efficiently as possible, getting some work on, and then getting on to the next stroke.
Yeah, and you can see why, you know, it's so exciting to watch this quadruple sculls event, because the boats are up at speed, moving very quickly. Great start by the Germans there in the centre lane, with number 3 stroked by Maurice Moos, the Mainzer sculler.
And at the bottom of the picture as well, the Italians that you said, you never count them out, but now the Italian lightweights, very experienced, good at this kind of event, and they're getting on it pretty quickly, and they're going to be at the bottom of our picture, I think, for a little while, right in the race.
Austria right in there too, and well, generally is quite a young race, I guess, apart from the Germans, sort of mid-20s, and the Italians, sort of 27, 26. So a lot of youngsters. This boat tends to be the feeder for the lightweight men's double scull, but Germans will go through the first quarter with a decent lead, almost a second up on the Italians. I don't know.
The Italians weren't even in that picture. We only got as far as the Australians, so don't worry, they are there.
Yeah. So there's a look at the German crew. Moritz Moos closest to you from Mainzer, behind him Florian Roller from Stuttgart, then Max Rödiger from Havel Brandenburg, and in the bows Joachim Agner from Würzburg.
In this picture from the car, we can see the Italian crew really are right in there and actually pushing on, I think taking the lead now in this second 500.
So dynamic, the Italian style. The Germans look cool, calm, you know, but the Italians are like, hey, there's a race on here, and we're just going absolutely flat out to try and win it. Synced in blades from the Austrians there. Nice shot the director's giving us. As we go into the Austrian stroke man there.
Yes, what you expect to see, isn't it, in a lightweight quad, particularly just very good movement together, very good efficiency, because they can't afford to waste any power.
Sebastian Cabas, 20 years of age, in the stroke seat. Behind him, Severin Elmerza, just 19. As we said, it's a very young crew, and the Germans will know they've got a race on as they come up to the halfway mark. To be quite honest, you'd say the Germans might have it with their poise, but, you know, the Italians do start going from the finish quite a way out, and they do have the capacity to maintain that drive through the third quarter of the race. 2:55 to 1,000 metres, and that is a brilliant second quarter from that Italian crew, Greg.
It really is, isn't it, that they've taken it on early, but as we say, we don't expect them to let up in any way down the course. Not like they're going to fade in terms of rate or effort in the third 500. It's just whether they've been efficient enough. But honestly, if you look at this, there's nothing you'd want to see different, I don't think, if you were their coach. Just moving beautifully together, squaring up together, and still moving. They're going fastest still. Clear water now for the Italian quad over here in lane 6 on the side of the course.
Well, they've got the experience there, the man in the 3-seat, Andrea Micheletti, the 27-year-old. Well, we're back on the Austrian strokeman, Seb Cabas there. There's Maurice Moose, the German strokeman. You can see the pain. Look across. Looking behind him, Anna